Hello and welcome in the last of the stories of the interactive horror stories called Madness in an Infinite Loop. I hope you enjoy my videos with horror stories. Give a thumbs up if you like, subscribe and leave the comment down below. You can give your own stories if you want to. You are doomed to live in a depressing Monday which keeps repeating itself no matter what you do. You wake up to the same day even if you commit suicide. You can keep your room morals and mental health when nothing you do is permanent. And why are you stuck in this infinite loop? You need to play to find out, of course, we know that. You wake up in your bed. You wish you were dead. In fact, you should have been dead. You committed suicide lots of time before. But no, there is no afterlife for you. Only repeat the same day. Not only you do hate your never-ending day, but also yourself. You have the obligation to go to work. You hate your job. And smile cubicle in a cold coffee. Maybe you do something crazy today and spend the day at home. Or you kill yourself. You are in a bedroom. It is rainy morning. There is a wooden table near your bed. On the table, there are the alarm clock and a picture of you and your ex-wife. There are drawers beneath the table. Look in the window. You are at the 30th and top floor on an apartment building. The sky is covered with the grey clouds, its graininess and reflecting upon everything you see. People are walking in a hurry. Some of them don't have umbrellas on a rainy morning. There are no green trees, only high concentrated structures. There isn't a trace of happiness out there. You are in a bedroom, rainy morning. Yes, we know. Your digital alarm clock shows 7 a.m. in a Monday morning. With its grim LCD lights, it is the exact time you wake up each repeating morning. And it's always Monday whenever you wake up. This photograph shows you and your ex-wife at the beach when you were on your honeymoon. She has a long black hair, brown eyes, and a pretty face. She was the prettiest woman for you when you were together. You both look so happy in this frame, with a sincere smile. But it was a past. You feel terrible, guilt looking on this picture. You open a drawer. There is an important item there. Your 9mm pistol. It has capacity of 17 rounds. You put the muzzle, your 9mm pistol, inside your mouth, and you pull the trigger. You wake up in your bed. You wish you were dead. In fact, you should have been dead. You committed suicide lots of time before, but no, there is no afterlife for you. Only the repeat of the time of the day. Not only you hate your never-ending day, but also yourself. You have an obligation to go to work. You hate your job, and a small cubicle in a cold of the coffee. Maybe you do something crazy today, spend a day at home, or you kill yourself. You are in your bedrooms. You are in a bathroom, looking in the mirror. You see you need not shave. Your beard grew only a few millimeters, bad enough for your work. If you wish, you can scar your face with a razor, or cut your wrist and commit suicide because you wake up with intense to self-hate. You shave your beard. You hate how you look, like when you don't have facial hair. Even your mother says you look like an egg this way. You pick up the razor, you start cutting the face with a sharp hatchet. Blood drips out of each scar. You end over 5 minutes of the masochist action. You leave your face with so many scars that your face looks red. You are in a bathroom. You wish you can scar face, but your razor cuts your wrist and commit suicide because you wake up with an intense sweat. You pick a razor, take your old clothes and step inside a bathtub. After sitting inside the tube, you start cutting your wrist horizontally. Soon you start lose your consciousness. You wake up in your bed, you wish you were dead. You have obligation, you hate your job. You pick up your razor and start cutting your face with this. 5 minutes. You are in a bathroom. Soon to start lose your blood and consciousness alongside with your blood. Bath will get filled with your blood. Again, you wake up in your bed. You wish you were dead. You have obligation to go to work, but you hate your job. Go to a bathroom and then go to a living room. You are in a living room now. There are your old television and your sofa in the front of it. Your dispersed suit is on a sofa. You can either go to work and spend whole day watching television. You'll probably get fired in truth of it. You turn on old television, sit on a sofa in front of out of it. You first change you see airs the news. The news are about war going to a distant part of the planet. You see bomb homes and dead children under the debris. Immigrants are trying to flee on overcrowded boats. The second channel airs beauty contests, but for a little kids. You see a kid with a makeups. Their painted face disgusts you. The jury consists an elder man. The third channel airs advertise about a new antidepressant. It shows a woman running with a happiness in a field of a grass and flowers, but you notice that the grass and flowers are plastic. Now you see something you'd never expect. You see on the television is a man in a suit, but his head is a goat skull. The man or a demon with a goat skull gazes into your soul. He asks you, you are stuck in an infinite loop. Do you remember why this is happening to you? Let me show you, then you won't like it. The television shows ex-wife's face. She is crying with despair. A 9mm pistol gets into a frame, is pointed at her head. The trigger is pulled and she is dead. The camera shows that the man who pulled the trigger is you. You see yourself cry like a little baby. You killed her, but you still love her. The television screen fades away. What would you do? Your sleeping pills have been your best friend. They make you sleep instantly. You could take them more if they made you wake up to a different day flow. You take 2 pills and go to sleep. You wake up in the morning. Yes, we know that. Go to a bathroom. Go to a living room. Go to work. You wear a suit, you head off to work. It's a rainy day, but you have lost your umbrella. You get wet till you reach the subway station. It takes about 15 minutes to reach there. While descending the stairs, the subway station, you pass by 2 teenagers smoking cigarettes. They are almost 13 years old. You overhear one of them says, I watch TV to remember. You never wanted to have kids. They would probably be like those teenagers who began smoking at this early age. You took sterilization operation a few years ago, but your wife didn't know about it. You are in a subway station. Nobody noticed you as you haven't done anything interesting like putting your face. After waiting for 10 minutes, you see an approaching light subway in a tunnel. After a train stops, you get it with a crowd of commuters, and it departs. After 15 minutes, you arrive in an ugly grey scraper that you call office building. At the entrance of your office, at the 30th floor of the skyscraper, you see your boss. He is the man you hate of most, an overweight bald man with a black mustache. You always wanted to murder him, but you always controlled your anger somehow. Because once you react in anger, you lose control of yourself. He stares at you. As you are about to go to your cubicle, your boss stops you. I told you to shave your beard. I like a million times. What the hell are you, a monkey? I don't do business with fucking monkeys here. You are fired. You don't have any personal belongings in your office, so you go straight home. Nothing interesting happens till you reach home. The first channel see news. Yeah, we know what they are. Yeah, he asks you. Now, Yes, maybe we say yes this time. Then let me just remind you something. You can actually random yourself about it. Take peace and go to sleep. Okay, we know. Wake up. Yeah, that's how it works. That's the whole story. You just repeat the same things over and over. Obviously, you can go to work, but go out, shave your beard, go to living room, go to work. This time before, just go to work and see what happens if. Either way, the trains runs over your body, you feel your bones and internal organs getting crushed with a huge pain. It becomes last thing you felt, at least for today. This doesn't supposed to. Okay, we know that. Go to a bathroom, don't shave yourselves. Go to work. Yeah. Now do the same. Shave your beard. We know that. Go to a living room. Go to work. Don't jump on the rise. Go on a subway. Go to a the entrance, your office, the furnace. We know. Get in front of your old computer. The monitor has a big tube that you hate. You start working on your shitty duties. You do repetitive things. Those should have been done by an automatic system. Your only break is looking the social media. It isn't actually forbidden in office, but you found a backdoor. You see a picture of a friend of yours at the beach. He's with your ex-wife and her new boyfriend. You had actually blocked your ex-wife and her boyfriend so that you wouldn't see them once again, but it does not if they are shown in another person's photo. The couple looks so happy together. She looks happier this time than how she was with you. Nothing interesting happened during the rest of the day. You feel quite sleepy. You won't need sleeping pills now. You fall asleep. You find yourselves in a dream. You never had any dreams during the time you got stuck in a loop. In this dream, you find yourselves an entrance of your apartment with your suit. In this night time, apparently you have just arrived home. From trying the day in work, no lights and turned into apartment, but candle lights are coming from your kitchen, and here you hear a voice of your wife coming from the candle kitchen. Honey, welcome. Find the perfect ending with no loop. Finally, she is standing in the kitchen with a pretty smile on her face. She is wearing a red dress, two candles are lit in a kitchen desk. Two dishes of the spaghetti bolognese, a bottle of wine are also on the desk. You are surprised because you had never seen her in her life since the infinite loop began. While you are able to say nothing, she holds your hand. I have a great news to tell you. What is it, honey? I am pregnant. You remember that you had a sterilization operation before without letting your wife know it. A tantrum is about to overwhelm you. The situation makes you unable to say anything. Try to get calm. You sit on a chair trembling with an anger. Darling, what's wrong? She puts on her eyes. Explain her the operation. She listened to you carefully as you explained her how you got an operation that makes you unable to become a father. She defeats herself, but I swear you are the only man I don't know how about. You see the doctor once again. Can be there a mistake in operations? Something that you don't expect starts happening. You start feeling that you are waking up from the dream, but you were in your bed now. You are still in a kitchen, but as an entity without the body. It is impossible to say at which point you are in a three-dimensional space. Your presence covers all the kitchen, and you see everything. You see the lying bodies of two dead people, your wife and yourself. The gun is in your hand, pointed at your head. You feel a presence of a second entity, but it is not your wife, it is a demon or an angel that kept you in a loop. You hear his voice. Do you know what? She was right. She never cheated on you. The operation wasn't successful. You are the end of the road that goes down to redemption. The loop is broken. Now follow me. I will show you where the souls go. And that's the whole story. We got all possible endings. The loop is just to find the answer why he was in the loop. Thanks for watching. It's the last story, and I think it's the best one from all of. I don't. See you in the next video.